In the digital age, the allure of starting an online business is more enticing than ever. Countless success stories fill our feeds, effortlessly presenting the triumphs of entrepreneurs who turned simple ideas into thriving enterprises. It's tempting to emulate their paths, believing that adopting their strategies and models will yield similar success. However, the harsh reality is that copying successful online businesses often leads to failure. Let us explore why this approach usually doesn't meet expectations and how aspiring entrepreneurs can forge their own paths. To begin with, understanding that success is deeply contextual is crucial. When online businesses flourish, they do so not just because of what they do, but when, where, and under what circumstances they operate. A business model that might be thriving in one geographical region, demographic, or timing might not fare well in another. Consider how businesses that capitalized on technological or social trends at their inception often had the first-mover advantage, something imitators are unlikely to replicate. Uber, for instance, succeeded by revolutionizing the transportation industry with its novel approach at a time when such innovations were novel. As circumstances evolve, the conditions which enabled such success become unique and difficult to duplicate. Furthermore, the public-facing strategies and products of a successful business often mask a complex internal structure and nuanced market understanding. Successful companies have often spent considerable resources on refining their operational efficiencies, customer acquisition strategies, and technological innovations. These processes and adaptations are not visible from the outside and cannot be easily mimicked. When startups attempt to copy these successful models superficially, they overlook the unseen dynamics that are critical to the business's success. This gap between appearance and reality frequently leads to underestimating the complexities involved, resulting in business failures. Another layer to consider is the uniqueness of brand identity and consumer trust. Brands become successful not only through their products or services, but through a carefully curated identity that resonates with consumers. The emotional and psychological connection that established businesses have cultivated with their audience is specific and tailored to their brand promise. Attempting to copy this often results in a disconnect, as consumers are quick to identify inauthentic efforts. Building trust and credibility is time-intensive and cannot be shortcut by merely copying a competitor's brand essence. Moreover, innovation cannot thrive in a copycat environment. The digital marketplace is dynamic and perpetually evolving. Businesses that succeed innovate continuously to stay ahead of the curve. While copying might seem like a safe bet, it stifles creativity and limits the potential for game-changing ideas. A copycat approach means being reactive rather than proactive, and businesses might miss out on the innovation that could have led them to a distinctive position in the market. Entrepreneurs must realize that what worked yesterday might not work today, and adapting is key to survival and success. In addition, the simplified narrative of success, we often see skims over the failures and iterations that these businesses underwent. Many entrepreneurs face initial setbacks, pivoting or refining their approach as they learn from failures. Those trying to emulate their success are rarely privy to these valuable learning experiences and risk missing crucial insights that these challenges provided to the original business. In conclusion, while the success of online businesses can be an inspiring starting point, it's important for aspiring entrepreneurs to acknowledge the limitations of a mimicking strategy. Every business needs its own unique blueprint rooted in its own research, understanding of its strengths, and effective engagement with customers to truly flourish. By focusing on innovation, authenticity, and adaptability, entrepreneurs can go beyond mere imitation, forging pathways to original and sustainable success. So, the next time you marvel at an online business, let it inspire you to create something uniquely your own, rather than merely a shadow of what's been done before. Want more proven side hustle ideas? Follow and subscribe now. If you're ready to start earning extra income immediately, go to www.kill9to5.com.